What is going on, guys? Revitup 7 here. Me and my brother recently just discovered a wicked cool antique market. Kind of like one of those indoor malls where there's multiple different vendors that like sell out of the same place, and it kind of feels like one store, but it's like 50. But these places, you live in the right area, which there's no way of knowing really, but you can have a high chance of finding like multiple amazing Hot Wheels vendors, and that's what we did. We found at least 4 that had over 1,000 cars. Like well over 1,000 cars, and they were all from the same era mostly. Nothing really newer than 2015, 2016, unless it was like a specialty collection car. So tons of the stuff we normally like from the 90s, and we got couple videos worth of cool things. So this is just kind of a grab bag variety opening. Most of them I'm going to open, if not all of them, of cars from the mid-early 90s to the early 2000s. But like that's what I like to collect. I think there's a whole niche audience of people coming to the age where they're back into the cars that they liked when they were a kid, and they maybe got out of Hot Wheels for a while. I don't know. I know stuff like this, like a Yu-Gi-Oh! Power Pistons in black and red, is probably bigger now than it was 10 years ago. Yeah, a lot of cool stuff here. So I kind of want to open these up because the older I get, the more fascinating it is to open cars from this 90s, early 2000s era. It feels like a novelty, even though they're all still like a buck. Well, maybe not a buck, maybe $4 or $5 on average, depending on where you're at. But if you get lucky, like I got this for $1.75, as well as everything else here. God, look at this. It's so of the times. It's just really cool. And the Speed Shark is obviously a older casting. It's got these old 5-spoke wheels. And then this is one of the late adopters or late carryovers. These black walls from that era. But this is so like late 80s, early 90s. This is wicked cool. Yu-Gi-Oh! Power Pistons. So some of these things I didn't know existed, because maybe they were bought up a lot of the time for like Yu-Gi-Oh! Collections or something. So I don't know until I go on Hot Wheels Wiki all the examples of these cars that exist. And I kind of like it to keep it a surprise, or else I'm going to want a ton of stuff. But man, this is cool. I don't think there's a ton of Power Pistons in black. Maximilian Pegasus. Okay, that's kind of tough. I love the red 5-spokes. These look great. This is a great looking car. Power Pistons is slowly becoming one of my favorite fantasy cars of all time. It's in my top 10 for sure. It's just so aggressive. It looks like a Group C race car crossed with a spaceship. I really think it's cool. It's like if Lakester wasn't open-wheeled and it had 2 cockpits. I don't know. It's cool. I really like this. Like it's got like an intimidating front end. Very cool. We'll do another. No, we'll take a break from Power Pistons. I got another one. Spoiler alert. Now part of the fast food series. I kind of avoided these when I first knew of them when I was a kid because I thought they were tacky, but now I'm starting to like tacky 90s cars. Oh, that's so weird. It's like a kind of low-res bitmap image of like not rigatoni, macaroni, I guess. That's what this would be, macaroni. With a blue cockpit, I guess for contrast. Power Pistons, once again, like Speed Shark and Power Pistons, they're very rounded yet aggressive shapes. I know that Power Pistons has got to be inspired by the Buick Wildcat concept, which also was a Hot Wheel. The back of Power Pistons is a little lacking. They could have done a little more with the back of Power Pistons. I just realized there's a little Hot Wheels logo nestled in there. But it's a cool casting. It's in World Race and a couple other things. There's also a Jelly Bean, pizza. There's a couple other fast food cars. My brother just got the Jelly Bean. I think it's a Mustang. I don't know what it is. It's like the same casting they use as a NASCAR. It might be a freaking, what is that car? Oh, let me show you what it is first. What 4.2? This is from 2004. 2005. Oh my God, the chrome. Chrome too. Like on the right casting, it's really cool. And then you got these engines coming up. I think this car often gets overshadowed by like Way Too Fast and another open engine casting from this era that's wicked popular now. God, that's really cool. What 4.2? What games is this in? Is this in any Hot Wheels games? I'll look that up. It'd be probably a favorite if it was. But it's often overshadowed by this car, Crazy 8s, I would say. If anybody's even thinking that they're comparable but me. It's 3 out of 12 of the 2005 track races. So this is 06. This says 05 on it. I thought this was 04, but I gotta remember this logo is only for 2 or 3 years. 3 years, I think. This car's blue upon first glance, but it's actually purple. I think that looks awesome. I've actually got most of the Crazy 8s in my collection when I was a kid, and I played with them a lot because it was one of my favorites. So it's rare to actually have, I think I only have like 3 or 4 with the intact spoiler and stuff. Oh, this is such a crazy looking car. I think I counted one. There's 2 V8s on either side, or straight 8s. Crazy straight 8s. And then this is all exhaust shooting out the back. It's so cool looking. Crazy 8s. What do we got here? Let's end with a unique car. I got the Techno Bits Power Pistons. This is, I think, from, well, I know it's from a Hot Wheels game. Is it Planet Micro? I'll put it up on the screen. The purple and yellow looks awesome. And then these 5 spokes, which are one of my favorite wheels. The spokes are so big and there's such big gaps in front of them, you can really see the speed and the way the car moves. What an attractive casting. I love Power Pistons. So nice. I just want to display them all over the place. I'm starting to take some of my display cars down and replace it with ones I'm like, man, I appreciate just looking at this. I like Power Pistons. Very cool. And then last but not least for this little haul, I really mean to compliment the Power Pistons black and red Melstrom. This is a car from Velocity X. This is 04, so this is the first year of this logo. So we got 04, 05, 06. I wonder when I think it ended in 2011. Maybe that was their logo for longer than I think. But yeah, this Melstrom with the red flame and the 5 spokes. Sweet. When I first saw this, I didn't think I had it, but I think I do. It's just in worse condition. And I like getting these while they're still cheap. One day, like, you might not be able to get a 90s, 2000s Hot Wheel for less than $5. But as of today, you can still get these deals like you could 10, 15 years ago. It's getting harder, though. See, now this is a car with an interesting back end. You got the taillights here, the exhaust, the diffuser, these fins. I really like Power Pistons, but it's like this flat, kind of angular surface. It does have some curves back here, though. But yeah, Melstrom, one of the greatest designs of all time. What a cool car. But yeah, well, you're looking at about, we got 7 cars here, probably $9 worth of Hot Wheels. That's not too bad, especially for kind of unique, interesting castings like this. Kind of completing the ones I didn't have when I was a kid from this era. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. Subscribe for more videos. Let me know what your favorite era is to collect. I'm curious if all of our fans are our age, and that's why they're into this type of thing. And shout out Mr. Grooves, who's been commenting. You are a big inspiration to my brother especially, and I watched your track videos and got a feel for a bunch of different sets. So that's cool to see you commenting on our videos. Thanks for watching. Have a good one, guys.